Hello, everyone. Welcome back to LearnFlow English. I'm Mia.
And I'm Alex. So wonderful to see all of you again.
Alex, you look like you had a very interesting day. What happened?
Mia, I had the strangest conversation at the supermarket this morning, and I cannot stop laughing about it.
The supermarket? What happened at the supermarket?
So I was standing in a queue. You know how British supermarkets always have these incredibly long queues on Saturday mornings.
Saturday morning supermarket queues are a universal nightmare.
Completely universal. So I'm standing there, and the man in front of me, lovely gentleman, clearly not a native English speaker, turns to me and says very politely, "Excuse me, do you have the time?"
That's a perfectly normal question.
Completely normal. So I look at my watch and I say, "Yes, it's 10:30. And he looks completely confused and says, No, I mean, do you have the time to help me find the pasta aisle?"
He used "do you have the time" to mean do you have time, not what time is it.
Two completely different meanings. Do you have the time means what time is it? Do you have time means are you available? One tiny word, the, completely changes everything.
And that's not even getting into all the other meanings of have.
That's exactly what I want to talk about today, because have is, and I say this with complete confidence, the most versatile verb in the entire English language.
Even more versatile than get?
In some ways, yes, because have works as a main verb, as an auxiliary verb, in expressions, in phrasal verbs, and in causative structures, all completely different uses.
That sounds like a lot, but I know you're going to make it simple.
That's exactly what we're going to do. By the end of this episode, have will feel like the most natural word in your vocabulary.
Before we start, everyone watching, please subscribe to LearnFlow English.
Hit that subscribe button. We've explored take, get, and make, and today have completes our power verb series.
And trust me, this one is going to surprise you more than any of the others.
Let's go.
Let's start with the basics. Most learners think have just means to possess something. Is that right?
That's where most learners start, and it's completely correct as a starting point. I have a car, she has a beautiful house, they have 3 children. Possession, owning or holding something.
But that's just the beginning.
The very tip of the iceberg. Let's go through the 6 main groups, and I promise by group 3, you'll already be surprised.
Group 1, possession and ownership.
I have a dog. He has a great sense of humor. She has long red hair. We have a problem. Notice that last one. We have a problem doesn't mean you own the problem. It means the problem exists for you.
So have extends beyond physical possession to situations and circumstances.
Exactly. I have a headache. You don't own it, you're experiencing it. She has a cold. He has a meeting at 3. These are all circumstances you're experiencing, not things you possess.
That's a really important distinction.
And it leads perfectly into group 2, have with experiences and activities.
This is the group that surprises learners the most, isn't it?
Completely, because in many languages, these activities use completely different verbs, but in English, have does it all.
Like what?
Have breakfast, not take breakfast, not eat breakfast in casual speech. Have breakfast, have lunch, have dinner, have a coffee, have a drink.
So meals and food almost always have.
In natural conversation, always have. What did you have for dinner last night? I had the most amazing pasta. Let's have lunch together tomorrow. What other activities use have?
Have a shower. Wait, didn't we say take a shower in our take episode?
We did. Are both correct? Both are completely correct. And this is a beautiful example of the richness of English. Take a shower is more common in American English. Have a shower is more common in British and Australian English.
So Australian Mia says have a shower and British Alex says take a shower.
Actually, I probably say both depending on the day. But the point is, both are completely natural and correct. Context and regional variant make both work.
What other activities use have?
Have a conversation. And notice, not make a conversation. Have a chat. Have a discussion. Have an argument. Have a meeting. Any kind of interaction between people, have.
have fun, have a good time.
Essential. Did you have fun at the party? I had such a good time. Have a great day. We say this constantly as a farewell. Not make a great day, have a great day.
Have a rest, have a nap.
Yes, in British English especially, I need to have a rest. She had a quick nap after lunch. These feel completely natural to British and Australian ears.
Group 3.
Group 3, and this is where have becomes truly fascinating, have as an auxiliary verb in perfect tenses.
This is the grammar group.
The most important grammar group in English. I have lived here for 10 years. She has just arrived. They have never tried sushi. Have you ever been to London?
So have plus past participle creates the present perfect.
And this is crucial because present perfect is one of the tenses that doesn't exist in many languages. Learners often replace it with simple past. I lived in London. But in English, the present perfect carries a specific meaning about connection to the present.
Can you explain the difference simply?
I lived in London. I lived there in the past. It's finished. It's history. I have lived in London. I live there and it's still relevant to who I am now. The experience is part of my present identity.
That's such a clear explanation. What about past perfect?
I had already eaten when she arrived. Had plus past participle, showing that one past action happened before another past action. By the time the film started, we had found our seats.
So have in its different forms, have, has, and had, builds all the perfect tenses?
All of them. And mastering this use of have is the key to sounding truly advanced in English. Group 4, have to for obligation.
I have to go. She has to finish the report.
This is have used to express necessity or obligation. I have to wake up early tomorrow. Do you have to work on weekends? He had to apologize for being late.
How is have to different from must?
Great question. Must is usually internal obligation. You feel personally that something is necessary. I must call my mother. I feel terrible that I haven't. Have to is usually external obligation. A rule, a requirement, a situation demands it. I have to pay my rent by Friday. It's the rule.
So must comes from inside, have to comes from outside.
As a general guide, yes, though in everyday spoken English, many native speakers use them interchangeably in casual conversation.
Let's continue with group 5, have in causative structures. This one really confuses learners.
The causative have is one of the most useful and most overlooked structures in English. It means to arrange for someone else to do something for you.
Can you give some examples?
I had my hair cut yesterday. I didn't cut my own hair. I arranged for someone to cut it for me. She had her car repaired. She didn't repair it herself. She paid a mechanic.
So, have something done means someone else does it for you?
Always. I need to have my eyes tested. He had his suit dry cleaned. We're having the house painted next week.
This is such a useful structure for everyday life.
Incredibly useful and very natural. Native speakers use it constantly. I need to have this fixed. Can you have it delivered? And learners rarely learn it from textbooks.
What's group 6?
Group 6 have in phrasal verbs and fixed expressions, and there are some absolute gems in this group.
Let's go through them.
Have it out with someone. To have a direct, honest confrontation with someone to resolve a problem. I've been avoiding this conversation, but I think I need to have it out with my manager.
That's very British.
Very British. Have it your way. Accept someone's choice even if you disagree. Fine, have it your way. We'll watch your film first.
That one is universal.
Have a go. To try something. Very British and Australian. I've never tried surfing, but I'd love to have a go. Have a go. What's the worst that can happen?
Oh, I love that one. Very Australian, too.
Have a word with someone. To have a brief, often serious conversation with someone. Could I have a word with you after the meeting? That usually means something serious is coming.
Can I have a word? Always makes people nervous.
Always. Have second thoughts. To start having doubts about a decision. I said yes to the job offer, but now I'm having second thoughts. Have a point. When someone makes a valid argument, you have a point. I hadn't considered that.
Have the nerve to be bold or cheeky enough to do something surprising.
Can you believe he had the nerve to arrive 2 hours late and not even apologize? Brilliant expression. And have had enough, to reach the limit of your patience. I've had enough of this cold weather. I'm booking a holiday.
Ha! I think everyone has had enough of cold weather at some point.
Universal feeling. Now let's look at common have mistakes.
Mistake number 1.
Using have when you mean the experience, but forgetting the article. I had great time. Wrong. I had a great time. The article is essential. We had wonderful evening. Wrong. We had a wonderful evening.
Such a small word, such a big difference.
This is one of those mistakes that native speakers notice immediately. The missing article sounds very unnatural. So remember, have a good time, have a great day, have a nice weekend.
Mistake number 2.
Confusing have to and must in negative forms. This is a crucial one. You mustn't do that means it's forbidden. Don't do it. But you don't have to do that means it's not necessary, but you can if you want.
Completely opposite meanings.
You mustn't tell anyone. It's a secret. Telling is forbidden. You don't have to tell anyone. It's your choice. No pressure. Getting these confused can cause serious misunderstandings.
Mistake number 3.
Forgetting the causative structure. Learners say, I cut my hair yesterday, which means you personally cut your own hair. If you went to a hairdresser, you say, I had my hair cut. This distinction matters in real communication.
What's the best way to practice have?
Have diary. Every evening this week, write 5 sentences about your day using have in different ways. I had breakfast at 7. I had a long meeting this afternoon. I've been learning English for 6 months. I had to finish a report by 5. I'm having my phone repaired tomorrow.
5 sentences, 5 completely different uses of have.
After 1 week, you'll have 35 have sentences, and the patterns will start feeling completely automatic.
Let's give everyone their challenge. Everyone watching, here is your have challenge for this week.
Challenge 1. Have diary. 5 sentences every evening. Use have as possession, experience, auxiliary, obligation, and causative all in one day.
Challenge 2. Use have a great day as your farewell in every English conversation this week, spoken or written. Natural, warm, and perfect practice.
Challenge 3. Have hunting. Watch any English video today. Count how many times you hear have in all its different forms. Comment below with your number.
Tell us in the comments which have use surprised you the most today.
And tell us, have you ever confused mustn't and don't have to? It's one of the most common mistakes. You're definitely not alone.
Subscribe to LearnFlow English for more daily English talks.
Next time, we're exploring another essential everyday English verb, do. And yes, after today's make versus do discussion, the full do episode is going to blow your mind.
Until then, have fun, have a great week, and have the confidence to use everything you learned today.
3 halves to finish. Mia is absolutely on fire.
I'm having the best time. Happy learning, everyone.
See you next time.
Bye.